Me trying to go back in time. You already know we right here at work decided to hop on chop it up with individuals. He was the talk of the town, just going down the one of the curve. You heard me. Just move this stuff around. Whoopsie. Whoa. What did I do? Okay, we good. Here in Southern California, it is a beautiful day today. Beautiful, beautiful day. To be enjoying yourself. Almost getting ready for that weekend. You know, we just wanted to see what's good with the folks and the lokes. And for those who are interested, I did drop a new video on this channel if you guys want to scope that out. Discussing the matter of the Nino America issue and, you know, with other YouTubers and whatnot. I don't know why people get so offended. Dumb stuff, but it is what it is. So what I get asked for, so we just drop our 2 cents. It never ceases to amaze me. Oopsie. Alright. Just had to move some stuff around. Alright. And we will be dropping the battle rap reactions. Is on my other channel if you guys want to scope that out. You know, some fire individuals spitting some good raps. You know, you got new artists. Talented too. Talented. You know, especially, you know, it being like more modern day rappers, you know, new school rappers. So with skills. So if you guys want to peep that out, you guys go peep that out. You know, especially for the homies, you know, it being the track being dropped on Dizzler, and that people say that Dizzler doesn't give no love to the homies. Like, well, I don't know about that. They have dropped, you know, a few tracks with homies on it, so it's just, I guess they drop only the cream of the crop, I guess. Or it depends if people even reach out for them to even drop it, so it also depends on that. You know, it could be the rapper, you know, taking his music, you know, elsewhere for different channels to drop it. So it's not always because they don't want to like show love to the homies. I think people rush to conclusions just because of the whole, you know, North and South thing, which has absolutely nothing to do with Dizzler. You know, but you already know how the internet works. Once people see that, they tend to, I guess, drop more northern raps than southern raps. That automatically makes them like affiliated with the North, when that's not how it works. But it is what it is. Hello there. Yeah, so I think people try to brand Dizzler something when he's not. Eric, hi, hello there. As the same goes for Latin Beats, Latin Beats TV, right? People try to make him affiliated with the South, but that has nothing to do with nothing. Just because he tends to drop a lot of homies music. I don't know why the internet likes to run to conclusions. Hello there. Is your name? My name? Shadow. MC Shadow. Oopsie. Oh, what is this? I'm having some technical difficulties for my end. Hold up. Okay, we're good. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. So we will be dropping more of their music, you know, of the more newer, younger individuals. We got to show them some love too. I know that some people be like, oh, well, their style is too, you know, modern. But, I mean, sometimes you got to just try new things. Got to show love to the, you know, younger generation as well. They have talent and skills. Say 67? 67? Is that your favorite number? 67? Well, I guess it's better than being told, say 69. Which is normally how the internet works. Now I was seeing that the Charlie Clerk conspiracy theories have ramped up, and now people are coming with some goofy ass ones. At this point, it's almost like who could come the most outlandish ones. I find it mind blowing when it's like people that are in power that have these conspiracy theories, right? It normally tends to be a lot of people on the right side of the political field, right? But not to say that the left doesn't come with any of their own. But I was scoping some out, and I'm just like, interesting. I mean, they don't make any sense, but I mean, it's interesting nonetheless. We did 67. Yeah, I was seeing one that they said that his murder was somehow related to Israel because Israel wanted to silence him, and I don't know what. I'm just like, now Israel's involved? I get it. People don't like Israel, but man, it's like people just like to throw like shit and just see what sticks. Yeah, people over here hating on him don't even know why they dislike him. It's crazy. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Israel does come with a lot of baggage and a lot of scandals, but as to try to be like saying that they're responsible for things that are just like outlandish is crazy. They're trying to say that his hit was done by a professional. Like, what? Why was there so many mistakes then? I would figure if it was done professionally, there wouldn't be so many errors. I don't know why people have to make the situations bigger than what they actually are. Like they always have to add something, extra to it. Like there always has to be more to the story than what it actually is. Like he's not the first person to get assassinated, and it just being that an assassination, right? Because obviously he didn't like the rhetoric he was preaching, and that is not so hard to believe. You do have individuals that I guess if you disagree with them, they're willing to go the extra yards. You see it all the time on the internet. A lot of individuals unhinged. Especially if you're going to an area where you're disliked and you don't have any protection around you. I mean, you can see why a scenario like this would unfold. Right? So it's not like it would have been different if it would have been like in a different area or he had like a big amount of security around him, right? Then it's like, okay, maybe it was an in-house job or some shit like that, right? But for what it was, for the scenery and where it was at, I mean, come on now. I don't know why people always have to add more to it. So it's like, so what? The Israeli people, the Israeli government paid this individual? Like out of all the people they could have paid, they paid this guy who got caught. It was sloppy, I guess. Then you have a video that went viral of an individual saying that it couldn't have been shot from the front because of how the bullet would enter and exit, and I seen that video and I'm like, yeah, this person's full of shit. I don't understand how people could believe this crap. But it is the internet, so it is what it is. I mean, it's not the most outlandish conspiracy theory. That actually it's the more grounded one that I have heard as of recently. Normally, there's people that come with some wild ones. So This one's not that out of hand. I mean, the fact that they involved the Israeli government, I mean, that's a little bit pushing the line, right? But at least they didn't, say some crazy shit. What's cracking like Mr. Pasa is definitely up in the casa for the raza. Ya sabes, nomás aquí nomás, carnal. Rifándomela. We're just chilling like a villain. What's good with you? How's your Thursday going? ¿A toda madre o un desmadre? Got some wisdom too? When you need to get them removed, it hurts. Hope people have a dental plan, dental insurance, Medi-Cal. Because if not, they're expensive. It's expensive, especially with this government. The only place that don't have free healthcare. Is it causes discomfort? Yeah, it's crazy. Whoopsie! What did I press? Oh, okay. I don't know why my side is tripping. My side keeps glitching over here. I don't know why. Pinche YouTube. YouTube be acting funny as of lately. Health insurance is better anywhere else except the United States. But that's only because different countries prioritize what they put their money into than the United States. Like the United States likes to put a lot of its money into the military. To the military. We waste more money on the military than any other country in the world, and it's not even close. We're talking billions and billions of dollars. Because the United States is always paranoid that other countries are going to do what they did. Or what they do. They can't trust nobody because they're untrustworthy. They think other countries will invade because they have done that. They think other countries are plotting and conniving because they have plotted and connived. You get what I'm saying? Is their own guilty conscience. Actually, a lot of countries have better education than the United States. It's because here we're not looking to build educated people. The United States education system is not built to actually make entrepreneurs or, make leaders. Our education system is built on creating individuals that just know how to take orders. Don't talk unless you're, spoken to. Just sit there, take orders, and do your job without questioning anything. That is how it's structured. It's building individuals just to be able to take orders, not actually for individuals to be, leaders and, for individuals to create their own businesses and shit like that. While other countries, their education system is built different. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Or get terminated. Exactly. You know, just another individual come to take orders. That is literally how our education system is built. It's not built off of teamwork and building those kind of skills on problem solving and stuff like that. It's actually gotten better because before it was a lot worse. Because before people used to um humiliate like people that got the wrong answer, right? So then it would lower their self-esteem. I don't know why, but America has always felt like by humiliating or coming aggressively that always will fix the problems. People think that tough love works, and it's like there's no evidence showing that it works. There's actually a lot of evidence that it actually does the opposite, but here we are still though. You still get a lot of people that say otherwise. It's actually a trip. That's why others always talk about our education system and how broken it is. But America don't care. They all about their Benjamins. Give me an extra shadow. I agree with the evidence about tough love. Yeah, I don't understand why people always approach it that way, but you know, it's, it's crazy. I don't know why people are so insecure about themselves. Like they exaggerate this weakness talk. Like, but who would say that's weak? Like, who are these people you speak of? America is just it's crazy. Los chicos de la mala fama. Oh, that's a firme title. Pretty deep message. Now, not to say that America's the worst at that kind of stuff, right? But I mean, it's not perfect like people like to throw it out there. There's a lot of things that America could improve on, right? And then people think when you highlight these things that it means that you don't want to be here, that you hate America, and it's like, well, no, you can love America and still critique it and feel like it could improve. That's what anything. Just because you critique something doesn't mean that you like hate it. Since people don't know how to take criticism, it's actually a trip. Whoopsie. The hell are all these dogs barking at? Well, America does have a lot of organic foods. It just depends, like where you look at, what supermarket you go to. I guess. Not it's not even so much that they don't want to see minorities be entrepreneurs, right? But in general, You know, these rich bastards don't want somebody coming in, uh, outshining them, right? You know, anytime they'll want to, smash on anybody who's coming up. That's just the way they get down. You know, I doubt that the owners of Walmart want to see another store come in that could potentially rival them. I doubt that these individuals are actually would be cool with that idea. You get what I'm saying? It's crazy. Because, like I have said, the rich are in a whole different league and class of their own, right? So it doesn't matter if the individual that's rich is a minority or not. Um, their money is all these people, care about. Like, they'll do business with a minority if he could bring them money, right? Once you reach that type of wealth, you're no longer they no longer see color. The only color they see is green, or the only color that matters is green, should I say? The color barriers and all that are just distraction for the bottom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my lunch break is over. It was good chopping it up with you guys, and we out.